We are fishing out of Walters Cove Resort in Kyuquot, which is located on the northwest corner of Vancouver Island and is owned by the Kyuquot Checleseht First Nation. I've been fortunate to fish in Kyuquot a couple times in the past, and it's always one of my favorite places to fish. It's essentially located on a fish highway, and these waters are typically the first place an angler gets access to fish as they travel down the coast. Joining me on this trip is a fellow Vancouver Canuck alumni, Dave Babych, who is an avid angler and might be just as excited as I am to get out on the water. Our first step in the journey is to pick up our brand new Kingfisher 3025 GFX from Parksville Boathouse. After hooking up the boat to our BD diesel truck, it was time to haul it 3.5 hours north across the island to Zabalos. The haul from Parksville to Zabalos was phenomenal. It's a long 3.5 hour ride with a large heavy load. The BD diesel truck was fabulous. We had zero issues at all. We felt safe, we felt secure. You could really notice the extra power in the truck. It was super responsive when we had to speed up. It was exactly what you would look for when trailing a boat. After we launched the boat in Zabalos, we traveled about an hour and 15 minutes north on a scenic boat ride up to Walters Cove Resort, and we arrived in the early evening. Terrence, I'm excited to be back up here. It's been a couple years. Things have changed slightly for Walters Cove.
Yeah.
It hits you right when you get off the boat. It's like, wow, right?
Come around that corner, the first thing you see, the dock and the sign.
Good location.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, let's go do a walk around.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so this is our fish processing house. We have a fish processing license as well, so all the guides will bring their fish in there. The boys take care of it, pack it into our fish freezer inside.
So you guys fillet, vacuum pack, everything right here.
The whole meal deal.
Yeah.
From right up the stairs, right into our dining room.
Another great space here with what a view, huh?
A spectacular view like that. I don't know very many dining rooms that have a view like that.
No, that's pretty special.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Full service kitchen. The kitchen is huge. It's set up to feed a bunch of hungry people. So there's never any shortage of food on the barge.
And you don't ever have that, eh? People coming in hungry after being in the water all day? Probably.
Yeah, on occasion.
Yeah.
You get crew, you got staff guides that have been on the water for 10 hours and they're like, I'm gonna eat something.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this is where everybody gets to eat.
Nice.
So this is the Liars Lounge, our full service bar. There's poker tables, pool tables. There's
That's
a fair bit of local artwork in the bar as well.
You can notice that.
There's a couple of pieces up here that we actually have the artist working with us.
Oh, wow.
So the halibut bowl up top,
Yeah.
that's made by Matt, one of our guides.
Nice place to come in and tell fish stories at the end of the day.
Like I said, the Liar's Lair, this is where it all ends. This is where it begins, usually the night before.
Yeah, right.
And ends
The
the day
beginning and the end.
right on.
Babs, good to see you, buddy. Good. How you making out? Yeah, you're looking good.
Ah, yeah,
You get ready to fight some fish?
I hope so.
you're
Well,
always ready.
look at that thing. I mean, if we don't get that thing dirty,
Yeah, we'll get some blood on her tomorrow.
I look forward to that one.
Yeah, no, game plan is it's supposed to be real nice weather. So we just set up with an anchor system on here. So we're gonna try and go after some halibut tomorrow. We're not messing around. We're gonna put you to work right away.
well.
Barn Doris.
I hope I get a blister. These hands are getting soft.
Well, we'll try and accommodate you. Yeah, so we'll do some bottom fishing tomorrow in the morning. It's a nice day, and see where it goes from there.
All right,
Some salmon around.
that's good. I'm glad we made it. Jeez,
We'll get to see the sunrise tomorrow, 6 a.m. start.
easy, fella. I hope there's
Not my rule, Lodge rule.
I hope there's eggs Benny before.
Oh, yeah. Whatever you want, they'll make it. Well, let's go in there. I know we're waiting for dinner, so we'll go in there and get some
All
food.
right, I'm shriveling up to nothing.
It's our first morning here at Walters Cove Resort, and I can't wait to start fishing. The plan this morning is to target halibut on anchor. This is a very effective method for catching halibut because you can be precise in exactly where you want to target these fish. You can set your anchor in a location that will set you right up over these spots where halibut call home. We're going to be using Gibbs squid skirts paired with salmon bellies to try and entice a bite. That has potential to do some damage.
It does. Well, I hope it catches something.
Oh yeah. You already dropping, Wayne? You dropping already?
Oh,
You
yes.
already, yeah, he's not fooling around, he's right in. We're going for halibut out here, as you can see, spreader bar, 2-pound ball. We got a squid skirt, 2 single hooks. We got a nice tasty salmon belly, and that's kind of bait for a big fish right there. Hey, Babs?
You got to be, well, that's 50, 60 pounder. That's about what we want, eh?
That's it. That's not
That's
being,
kind of,
not asking for too much, is it?
No. I'm being selfish.
I was sucking on it, I think. Start reeling, big guy. Just freshen the bait up there and reset the hook there.
We're wondering whether they were eating the bologna you put on it.
The bologna. Well, it helps when you have bait on, for sure, right? But that was a better bite. Hey, Wayne, you saw that one, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I felt it.
You felt it vibrate from that side of the boat.
I felt it in my heart.
That's a beautiful started fish, buddy. Here we go. Whoa.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll go, Babs. Well, Babs, that's a beauty halibut to start, dude.
Wow.
That's 30,
You know what?
35, maybe 40-pound halibut
I
right
didn't
there.
think it was that big when it was
yeah.
coming up.
We're gonna keep this guy. Some nice table fare. After limiting out on halibut, we switched gears and changed over to Ling Cod fishing. To target the Ling Cod, we were finding structure on our Simrad electronics, and we were drifting and jigging over this structure with Gibbs power paddles. Switching up here, we nailed our halibut. Wayne put us right on the spot. It was awesome. You know, we waited a little bit for them to come in, but once they were in, it was just gangbusters. So we got some nice, really nice fish. Now we're switching up to some Ling Cod fishing. We got a couple swim baits here, Gibbs Delta swim baits, the herring aid pattern. And then we also have a Gibbs, just a cod jig. So I'm gonna start with the cod jig. Babs has the herring aid. And we're gonna see if we can find a couple of Ling Cod. So basically we're just dropping right to the bottom, couple reels up, and we're just gonna jig that swim bait, make that fish look like it's a wounded fish, and try to entice a bite here.
I hit bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, still on bottom. There we go. We'll start jigging. Oh,
Fish on.
fish on is right.
Let's go, Babs. We got a fish on here. What took so long? Sounding down?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, hey,
Beauty, bud. That swim bait is just spanking them right
it's
now.
crazy.
Ready,
nice.
Wayne?
Yeah.
Fish and chips. I'd give it a kiss, but that's just a bit too ugly.
Nice one there.
Oh, that's nice too.
Double header lings. Wow.
Liar.
Well, Babs, on a bad day, Ling Cod fishing here, hey?
Oh, geez, well,
Like,
double header right here.
That's
And that's just
look at the different colorings, eh? You can see a little bit more green there, a little bit more orange in here.
Yeah.
It's interesting, eh?
Other side of the boat.
These ones live on the starboard side. These ones live on the port side. But those swim baits were nailing them.
Wow, it's crazy. I was just dropping them, and all of a sudden, wham! Just about every time.
So much fun. I switched over to the mooching rod just for fun,
Yeah.
right? With herring on there too. But yeah, that was great, dude. What an incredible and absolutely ideal day at Walters Cove Resort. I don't know how you can top the bottom fishing. It was absolutely insane. Our guide Wayne was dialed in. Everywhere we went, literally within minutes of getting our lines in the water, we had fish on. I couldn't imagine a better way to start our trip at Walters Cove Resort. It's a new day, and today we are targeting Chinook salmon at the legendary Spring Island. Reports have been good. We're heading to Spring Island, which is known to have big fish, and I can't wait for that first screaming reel. We are going to be using the Gibbs Skinny G Gold Nugget and a Gibbs Needlefish Hoochie to find out what the fish are biting.
Well, Babs, second morning here.
Oh, it's a terrible morning. Jeez.
Hey, spectacular.
I know. Well, yeah, water's like glass.
I know, this is a pleasant surprise. We got a report, well, the wind is supposed to pick up a bit, but right now it's beautiful. So we'll take advantage. Take advantage of this morning. Looking for some salmon. We didn't fish salmon yesterday.
No,
So-
no, it'd be nice to get a couple screamers here.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Is my drag like that loose or what? I'm gonna crank her down.
Look at those arms,
Oh.
eh? I think they've gotten bigger since you've
This
been
is-
fighting all these fish.
They're definitely bigger than when I played. More time on the water.
They're built for speed.
That's right, that's right. I would avoid guys like you. Pick my battles. That's another nice fish.
Oh,
Oh,
geez,
geez.
eh? Look, it took a little chew.
He got grabbed by a seal. Wait till you see his stomach. Yeah. Not quite ready yet. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here's a beautiful Chinook, about 20 pounds. And earlier today, I had a nice fish on, took a huge run, and then got sealed. And we chased this seal over into the rocks and kelp and tried to get this fish back, and obviously lost the battle. He snapped my main line and took my leader and my lure, my spoon. And I think as fate would have it, I think we got him back.
I think so, too.
Somehow this guy managed to escape the grasp of the seal, but he could not escape the grasp of the gold nugget.
There you go, yeah. Yeah, he probably was more comfortable coming to us than getting chewed on by the seal. Yeah.
Oh, the
Wow,
beauty.
That's amazing.
Oh,
eh?
they're so
That-
strong, eh?
Yeah, nice fish.
Oh,
nice.
man. Yeah.
Oh, holy moly.
So you're saying this is how you work out these days on fish?
Yeah. That's okay. Look at your arms.
How's it feel, Babs?
Feels nice. That was a nice heavy pull there.
That was a nice big fish bite on that too.
Yeah.
Well, look at that. That is cool.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, isn't that cool? Look.
Ooh.
When he flashes like that. Ay, ay, ay.
You got it.
Attaboy.
There we go.
Attaboy. Good job, fellas. What a beautiful fish. Wow. Babs, look at that hog, dude. Okay. That's an absolute tank of fish. That is like a beautiful specimen. Look at how chrome he is.
Yeah.
Hey? There he goes. Nice, thank you, fish. Babs, awesome job,
Yeah,
dude.
that's terrific. Gotta go. Oh. Wow, that was a good one. Yeah.
What a fight. Holy
Thanks
cow.
again here, eh? My goodness. This place has been awfully nice to us today.
Oh, I mean, you I don't know how you top a day like today.
Yeah, well, no, and it's not over.
That's the crazy thing. We're halfway into it.
The salmon fishing was extraordinary. Wayne had us into so many fish, I lost count. My arms were sore. Fishing at Spring Island is a really cool experience for a couple different reasons. The scenery close to shore is breathtaking, and fighting fish in shallow water is a huge thrill. Now it's time to head back to the lodge for a cultural experience that is unique to Walters Cove Resort. We get to enjoy a traditional salmon barbecue and songs from the Kyuquot Checleseht First Nations.
We treat each others with respect, and that leads me to the Hishuknish Sawak. Everybody is one. We're all one here in this circle. We're all one. We're all one root, right? You go on to the mainland and everything is connected. So very important teachings that I've grown up with. We are you are. We are you are. We are you are.
experience of taking part in the Traditional Salmon BBQ and listening to Daisy tell stories and sing songs, it was touching, almost to the point of emotional. I tried to close my eyes and just really soak up everything that she was saying and what she was singing. The whole experience was so intimate. It really was powerful, and it was a moment that was very special to be a part of.
Hey-oh. Bit of a screamer, Babs? Bit of a screamer?
Yeah, bit of a screamer.
Feels like a proper one. Oh, right on the surface there. Yeah. It just popped. I don't think it's there. I think it might have been kelp or something. Oh, no, it's a fish. Oh, yeah. I was looking right at it. Well, double header here, Babs.
Yeah, it's a nice thick one. It's solid. Hey, geez.
Nice fish.
You got her?
Yeah. Whew. Babs, this double header here, you got a nice fish. I'm gonna release this guy right here. Look at him though, he's just a spunky fish. Let's grab him in here, release him real quick. Thanks, buddy. A beauty.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, jeez.
Nice fish.
Bigger than I thought it was. Nice job. Double header, eh, Mo?
Yeah, that was awesome, Babs.
I got the flag.
Thank you. Oh, nice.
Oh, look at that.
The slab. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
That was awesome. This is a bar of chrome.
Mo, you're a good man, fella.
Oh, look
Let
at that.
guy go.
This is a good feeling. I like doing this. He's ready. There he goes. See you, buddy.
Oh, just like nothing happened.
How about that for a finish? Double header, buddy. That was awesome. Wow.
I don't know. What,
How do you beat it?
What do you do to top that one?
Oh, man.
I'll have to do it again.
Wayne, phenomenal,
Yeah.
buddy.
Wait, wonderful job.
Appreciate everything. That was spectacular.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right on.
can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
Well, Walters Cove, Kyuquot. Babs endorsed.
Oh, thanks for having me. Boy, oh boy.
Oh, spectacular, man.
Great stuff.
There's a positive and a negative about this whole thing, right? We are loosened up. Well, you know, later tonight, which is a huge positive, we're going to head over to the Kyuquot First Nation and have a ball hockey, road hockey game with the community. So I don't know what your cardio is like.
I'm playing D.
Long stick,
Yeah,
long stick.
Lead passes. Just be running. I'll hit you.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, we'll send the Hail Mary.
Oh, yeah.
But I know we'll be ready to work tonight. The kids will be flying, and I think some adults will be too.
Oh, I'm sure. Be some chopping going on,
Yeah.
I think. But
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
They'll do a little stretching beforehand, I
Yeah,
think.
just little hammies, and we'll be ready to go.
Yeah, that's a good stretch. Yeah.
After finishing another remarkable day of fishing, it was time to head into the village of Kyuquot. Dave and I had planned to play a game of ball hockey against the community at the school. I know how much these small towns and villages support the Canucks, and it's always nice to come back and visit and put smiles on faces.
Ready? Go! 20. Oh, yeah.
Having the opportunity to play ball hockey against the community of Kyuquot was awesome. It was a special moment, like to be able to come to this community and interact with kids, interact with adults, reminisce about some old times, talk about the current team, and just to see how passionate they are and how excited they were to engage. It was very, very memorable. The people of Kyuquot were so generous and welcoming to Dave and myself. We sweat a lot, we had a lot of laughs, it was intense, it was so much fun. Little things like that, when you think about the experiences you've had in your life, it's moments like that that really stand out. Walters Cove Resort truly does offer one of the most unique experiences on the West Coast. I will be counting down the days until I get the chance to get back here again.